It's not over with your ex. This is what we're going to demonstrate by the end of the video. Watch till the end, I'll explain what I mean by that. But the idea is that in most cases, in most of my client cases, there is a chance to recover from a breakup, and I'll explain you exactly what I mean by that after the jingle.
igetmyexback.com. Everyone deserves a second chance.
Before I move on to the next slide, what I really want you to do is to take 2 minutes to complete the quiz. And the reason I would like to take the quiz is for you to assess whether you have any chance to get back with your ex. It takes literally 2 minutes, it's totally free. The idea is you answer a few questions and you get a score. And this score will determine whether you have a chance or not, or whether you sort of ruled out from what I'm about to tell you. The link is in the description and also in the first comment. And hopefully you have a score above 15. So first of all, let me debunk some of the things that I've read and that I've seen online. You'll hear everything, such as like, yeah, it's very positive, they're in touch with you, so they really want you back, or they're not in touch with you, so they must be doing no contact, so they want you back. Or they're very angry at you. And anger and love, some same stuff, so it's really positive. Oh, they're actually not angry, they're friendly, so they want to make amends, they want to fix things, so it's very positive. Or they want to give you stuff back, or there's so many signs that contradict each other, and you'll see and read maybe hundreds of articles on one side and 100 other on the same side, and you're confused. This video is simple, this video is pragmatic, you'll see what I mean by that. They left for a good reason. So first, really use this as a wake-up call. They left for a good reason. They think that you are not compatible. They might be wrong, they are probably wrong, but they think that you're not compatible. What you have to do is to really differentiate between, is it a fight, and it's temporary, or a breakup, which is longer. And I think that's why most people, that's why perhaps you're confused right now. You went into fight with your ex, but this time is different. This time is really sort of, the reason is more rooted deeply within themselves. Or maybe it's the result of different fights, but this one was the fight that triggered everything, okay? So, what do you have to work on? Is it like anger management? Your ex is thinking, you know, you're always angry, you're always stressed, you're not available for me. Maybe you don't have the same life goals. I want to have kids, but you don't want to have kids. I want us to live together. You don't want to live together. Maybe you don't share anything. You know, you're always out, you're always with your friends. I want more time with you, and you're not able to provide me that kind of stuff. Maybe it's one-sided. I'm the only one investing in the relationship, and you're not doing anything. Or you're the one investing a lot. You're the one really, maybe with its anxious attachments, are really trying to, in a way, pressure your ex, and that's why sometimes it makes them feel uncomfortable. So really assess those stuff. Really assess those different aspects, and there are, I could list hundreds of them. Really assess this, because that's what you're going to work on. The thing is, I hear often from my clients' exes, or what they tell me, they say, their ex tell them is, he doesn't change. We have a different lifestyle. I want quality time, but you work 15 hours a day. I'm growing, but he's not. A lot of my clients, their ex is going through midlife crisis, and they feel that they are a new person, but their partner, my clients, they don't really grow. They see that they have other priorities in life, and therefore they feel that they're ahead, and their partner is not following them. Sometimes they tell me, you know, my ex thinks that she has another kid at home. And so what's my place here? What should I be doing? So this is are the really, you know, strong things that you can work on. In a way, it's really hard to hear. It's really difficult to digest, but it is what you need, the foundation, the starting point for you. Use this breakup as a wake-up call. So what do? The thing is, love is not enough. And a lot of people think like, you know, we've been married 20 years. And that's why also you might be confused because, you know, I love her, so I should be enough. Well, it doesn't really work like this. It is hard work, and I think you know it's this thing is sort of cliche, but you have to work on your marriage, you have to work on your relationship, and it is the same. You have to work at getting back with your ex. You have to work on the things that your ex is telling you they feel is wrong, or they feel make the relationship not worth pursuing. The reason and the thing you have to focus right now, and in a way it's simple yet difficult, is because they don't see a future. When they look at, where do I want to see myself in 1, 2, 10, 15 years, they don't see you. They don't picture you and them next to each other. What you have to do is to really understand what are their objectives, what are they trying to achieve, and how you can align, how you can position yourself, how you can bring yourself back in this picture of them looking in the future. So do you really know your ex? That's the thing you have to do right now, is to really assess, and that's the, in a way, the opportunity that breakups give us, is the opportunity to reflect, the opportunity to learn, to grow. So what's the love language of your ex? What's their attachment style? What's your attachment style? What are they dreaming about? What's their psychological profile? What are their life goals? So really analyze those stuff and see whether you can take action right now. You can take action today to achieve those goals, to be there on their side, achieving those goals. Perhaps and that happens, by looking at those things, you feel like, well, actually, I'm trying to fix something that I don't necessarily want. I'm trying to fight a relationship where my ex is actually an extreme avoidant, and I love that person, but it's not really what I want. And so a lot of people, they do that work, they reflect. Sometimes they hurt in the process, but they realize that actually, because long-term it's not exactly what they want, it's not exactly what they need, well, they stop pursuing their ex. And the result is that, of course, they feel better because they don't feel any regrets. They don't feel that they have chased something, they failed at fixing something. Because sometimes it's not worth fixing a relationship, it's not worth pursuing the wrong partner, because at the end of the day, if your partner is doing something that you don't value anymore, it's fine not to be together. It's your partner is not willing to provide you a lifestyle or relationship that you're after. That's your need. I can't really judge you whether, if you want to live with your partner, he doesn't want you to live together. Well, you have to make choice, you have to prioritize, and you are the top priority right now. Okay, so really take time to assess this and understand what you can be doing. If you want her back, you have to work hard, or him back. What can you change today? Don't expect this to be a quick fix. It's never a quick fix. Usually my clients and the people I help, they have breaks months to years, not years, but like up to a year. But between the breakup and the time they get back together, they work their ass off. They really work at aligning their vision, their project, their lifestyle. Do this and your ex will see it. Because at the end of the day, they had this idea that you're not compatible. They had this idea that it's not working anymore. So what you have to do, and it's really important, and it's the final point of this video, but before I do, I want to remind you that you can click on the like button. It does help me a lot, and I always forget to mention that. So please click on the like button if you like the video. The last point, if you want him or her back, it is simple, but it's, again, as I said, harder than we think. They think he or she will never change. I told you so many times, I don't see that any progress, I don't see this working out. Change the narrative in their head from she or he will never change to I was wrong about him. You had anger management issue. I can see that now you're really cool. You can really manage your anger. I don't like the fact that you're smoking. Well, you just quit smoking. I don't like the fact that you're not available because you work too hard. Well, I've changed job. I don't like the fact that you don't spend quality time with the kids. Well, I'm organizing, I'm doing stuff with the kids. So really assess the situation and address it. Take action And of course, it's really about, of course, the actions more than the word, but really about how you can sustain those efforts through time, because your ex, it took them quite a while to make that decision and to announce that they wanted to break up with you. And now the idea is that we'll assess the situation now that they took the decision and really make sure that actually I was wrong. I was maybe wrong, because it's really like this in that process, in their mind. They're like, okay, I don't see a future. I don't see it's working. I'm going to tell them I want to break up. And then they realize that, maybe I'm not so sure. He's very mature. He's actually working hard. I think he understood that there was something wrong, and he's trying to fix it. He's taking the actions. He's telling me that he's taking action, and I can see a difference. So maybe I was wrong, but maybe he's bluffing me, or she's like lying or pretending. And so over time, they really assess whether this is a true change or you're just trying to fake it. But if you do the right things, if you progress, if you grow every day, it's not about massive change. It's really about how you can progress each day. Just a little bit, as long as you go in the right direction, your ex will see it. And if your relationship is a recoverable relationship, you can get your ex back. Well, that's it. Take care of yourself. Bye-bye.
igetmyexback.com. Everyone deserves a second chance.